During the filtration process of your pool water, the larger particles will be immediately captured by the skimmer basket. However, the finer particles will pass through the piping and end up in the pump. Therefore, it's critical to check your pump basket regularly and clean it if necessary. The way to clean the basket depends on whether you have an above ground, a built-in, or an in-ground pool. For an in-ground pool, it's easy. You'll simply turn off the pump motor. Then you'll be able to unscrew the lid, empty the basket, rinse it, put it back in place, screw it well, and put the pump back in function. On the other hand, if you have an above ground or a built-in pool, as the water is higher than the installation, you have to take measures to close the accesses to avoid water returning by gravity and that the pool empties by itself. We'll untangle all of this pretty easily. There are different steps to follow depending on whether your filter is sand or cartridge. The first steps are the same. So first, you'll shut down the pump motor and then go to the skimmer. If you have a bottom drain, a three-way valve is installed just under the skimmer. If you don't have a bottom drain, there's a ball valve there. What you want to do is stop the water from traveling between the skimmer and the pump. Now you're going to close that access. With a ball valve, it's very quick. You just put it in the off position. If you have a three-way valve, you start by unscrewing the handle. The three-way valve has a safety mechanism that prevents you from easily accessing the off position to the pump. By pulling the handle slightly after unscrewing it, you'll be able to turn it to prevent water from accessing the pump. Now we're going to look at the water's path out of the pump. If you have a sand filter, it's very simple. You just put it to the off position. If you have a cartridge filter, at the filter outlet on the way to the water return, there's the ball valve on the pipe. You'll position it to the off position. From that point on, all the accesses are closed, so you can open the strainer to access the basket. You'll notice that there's water, normal. It's simply residual water in the pipes. When the pipes are empty, the water will stop flowing. Now opening the lid may be a bit difficult if you have a turbo-injected pump. There's a tool that can be of a great help. I'm going to use it today. Water will overflow, but it's not a big deal and you'll be able to access the basket easily. You need to empty it and rinse it well. Then you can put it back in and close the lid to avoid leaks when you put it back on. Now you'll do the reverse process before putting the pump back in function. If you have a sand filter, move the handle to the filtration position. If you have a cartridge filter, open the ball valve at the filter outlet, like this. Go back to the skimmer. If you don't have a bottom drain, put the ball valve in the open position. If you have a bottom drain, unscrew again and allow the water to pass from the skimmer to the pump. Everything is now open and in place. Now put the pump back in function and monitor it regularly to ensure that everything is clean.